All right, y'all, what's up? All right, so I was hollering at one of my homies the other day, and he was telling me that I don't know when they passed this law, but there's no statute of limitations on pimping, which there shouldn't be, to be brutally honest. The reason that they probably started doing this and why they can justify doing this is because it's a lot of people that end up getting away with these fucked up crimes that they do to kids and shit like that because of the statute of limitations. Now, one thing I noticed when I was in prison and somebody would have a fucked up charge, they would try and be like, oh yeah, man, I was pimping. They don't have like a charge on like 12, 13-year-old girl or something like that, and their justification was I was pimping. And I noticed that to be a pattern in prison with certain individuals. They would try to mask their funny ass charge as that, and people would accept it and say, oh yeah, well he was pimping. And that would excuse whatever fucked up act they had done. And I peeped that right away, like, nah, that shit's bullshit, homie. Like, it's like they wouldn't even do an investigation once somebody said it was pimping. Now, I'm not in that life, never been, known some people that have been. So, word to the wise, all you guys coming on the internet, coming on Instagram, trying to do all this pimp shit, now it can follow you your whole life. They could come back and charge you with some shit from 20 years ago if it's got to do with pimping. Now, there's people that are that's gonna get used against, that maybe don't necessarily deserve. There's different. I've noticed that there's different kinds of pimps. I don't know how many different kinds, but at least 3 different kinds. Okay? I'm not gonna get into what those different, what their traits are, in my opinion. But I don't like, I got homies that, I have nieces, I have a sister, I have a homie who has 2 daughters. I don't like that shit at all, man. I don't think it's cool in our community. I don't think it's cool for y'all young females to be thinking that that's the life, because once you have that mark on you, nobody wants to fuck with you unless you're paying them. And then you're just a trick yourself. You're a hoe that turned into a trick so you can keep a man. How backwards is that? Okay, so understand that life is fool. Okay? And especially from what I've seen, I've never really seen anybody do anything but tarnish their name and not have nothing to show for it. As far as these women go who get involved with that kind of shit. I understand it. I definitely understand, where it comes from and all that kind of shit, and how it, I understand like what it's all about. I understand the mentality of these women that do this, but man, most of y'all could just go find a job and do something better with your life. Like, you really don't gotta, do yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as pimps, a few of them I have a lot of respect for, but there are some that I do highly respect, being my homie who told me this information recently about there is no statute of limitations on pimping anymore, because it falls under like that human trafficking shit and all that, you guys, and it's gonna get a lot of motherfuckers probably fucked up, but it has to be like this, man, for man, you just can't have people out here getting taken advantage of, you know what I'm saying, by predators and shit. It's just too deadly. It's too detrimental on society, man. Nobody wants their kids to go through that. Nobody wants their daughter to be a hoe. I don't think anybody should want their son to be a pimp. I just feel like it's kind of a weak lifestyle where you're really just living off another individual to an extent. But I also know people who really actually aren't bad people, and they're in that life. And I don't know why. I guess at the end of the day, I don't know why. But yeah, man. Shit, don't waste your talent out here. You know, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You know, that's a line from a movie, but it's one of the truest, truest statements that I've ever picked up on. You know, just don't waste your talent. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, don't waste it, because not everybody even has it. So if you got it, know that not everybody even has it. So if you got it, you can't fuck it off, man. Don't fuck it up, man. You know? I'm out, y'all.